Hello and welcome back to the Glazed Garden Girl Container Gardening. In today's video, I am going to be using a different method to grow some cabbages. But first, I have to water these little baby seedlings I have over here. I will also be giving an update on the cabbages and the Brussels sprouts that I planted right here. And these are they that I am watering right now. Alright, so let's start the update on the brassicas. Here are the first set of Brussels sprouts. And these are some more. And these are looking very leggy. Wow. It's a good thing I decided to take them out today because they would have probably grown too tall. Nothing under here. Wow. I wonder why. Those are 2 cabbages. And here are 2 more cabbages. Let me see what's underneath these. Some more Brussels sprouts. Yep. And more cabbages, of course. More Brussels sprouts right there. So I will now be taking out these 1, 2, 3 cabbages right here, and I am going to be planting them in their permanent home. And this is where I am going to be planting the first 2 cabbages. The others will go in the remaining barrels I have right here and probably in some other areas of the garden. And here goes the first cabbage. I think I actually had 2 holes in there already. I wanted to transplant some of the cabbages from the herb and vegetable garden. I think I left them over there. I didn't even remember I have them. Alright, so going to be putting in this little one right now. And guys, I think I'm going to be using a different method of mulching this time around. I actually raked my leaves about a week ago, have them in a pile right now, hoping to use them in the barrels right here. But after taking a look around the yard, I noticed I have a lot of unused sticks. So I was saying to myself, why not use all of these sticks to make some wood chips? So I think I am going to be doing that. I am going to be breaking the sticks in smaller pieces, and whatever I can't break, I am just going to use a hammer to bust them to small pieces and drop them in some of my containers, the ones that can actually hold the wood chips. But I think I might wait for these little seedlings to get a little bit bigger. I don't know yet. It's just a thought, as I would say. So guys, I was recently told by one of my subscribers that she tried growing cabbage this way and the cabbage actually grew and she got 3 heads of cabbage from that one piece. So I recently cleaned out my refrigerator and I found this piece of cabbage. I took it outside and I tucked it in here less than a week ago. And look at all these roots, guys, that's going on the cabbage. Look at all of these roots, and look here. It seems as if a cabbage head is already forming from the inside part. So I am going to tuck this back down in here, and we will all see the progress of the growth for this piece of cabbage, to see if I can actually get 3 cabbage heads, or who knows, probably more. All right. So I think that's all the cabbages, and I am now going to transplant the Brussels sprouts. So here is 4 of my Brussels sprout seedlings. They only have, let me see how many true leaves they have. You have to be very gentle with these because they're so tiny and delicate. Okay, so this one have 4 true leaves, 4, that's 2, and this one over here have let me see, 3, 4 as well. So this is where they're going to be transplanted. And so guys, I already have 1 Brussels sprout growing in here. So these 4 is going to make 5 in total. And I have some garlic, some rosemary, and some bok choy growing in here as well. I'm not sure if this one is going to survive because it looks as if something is wrong with it. So these ones, they are so tiny, guys, and so leggy. I only hope and pray that they will survive. But nothing beats a trial but a failure. I am going to be transplanting the others in another area, should in case these doesn't survive. I will just replace the ones here. So for the sake of time, I am going to be transplanting a few over in this barrel and a few over in this one. Guys, look what I just found. Look what I just found. Wow. All curled up in my container with my pepper. I was looking a place to plant my Russian kale. Look here. You see all of that green juice in it? That's been sucking on my plants. So this is the culprit that has been eating down some of my plants. Well, I guess it's now going to be compost. Wow. Too bad. So for anyone that is watching who is a first-time gardener, if you are going to venture into container gardening, this is what you should do before you plant anything at all in a container. You first put some sticks and leaves in the bottom of the container, then you add some soil, then you add all of your kitchen scraps, whatever you have, the old sweet peas, the corns, the sweet potato skins, the yams, the sorrel seeds, the plum seeds, the shrimp tails, the carrots, the cabbage, the lettuce, whatever you have from your kitchen, eggshells. Add them in your container and then you add some soil on top of it. So I did the same thing over here. I'm going to be adding some soil. And after you add your soil, you water it to start the breaking down process. And that is actually native soil, guys. So if you do not or have like potting mix, you can start your container with any old regular native soil. You water it and then it is going to start break down. You can actually start planting in it right away, or you can wait depending on how soon you want to start your garden. I need some more soil for this one. The good thing about it is that I am not going to start planting anything in this right now. So I'm just going to leave it and wait for it to start breaking down. And if you have any leaves at all, you can add some leaves to this as well. So adding the leaves will help retain moisture in the soil until you are ready to start planting in it. You can either add more soil on top of this, or you can just move the leaves and start planting in that right away. So I might be putting back my cauliflower in the middle of this right now. Okay now guys, so this is it for this segment of work. So I did not put the cauliflower back in here. I squeezed it in between these 4 barrels right here to maximize on space. And now I have this hole vacant, and I have the same thing on this side. Squeeze this one in between those 4 barrels, and now I have this hole vacant. So what I might actually do, I think I'm going to find 4 more 5-gallon buckets because I want them to be on the same height, and then I might probably plant some kale or something in there in between right there. Okay, so now I am going to be moving on to another part of my work, and that is going to be these tomatoes that I want to transplant. But I am actually thinking if I should transplant some of the peppers instead. So these are the yellow bell peppers. Ooh. And I have some red ones over here. Or I might just call it a day, guys. I think I'm just going to call it a day and do whatever I'm going to do off camera, and the next time you guys visit, you are going to see what I did, because it's very hot now, even though there's a little bit of shade right here, but it's very hot. If you look over there, you can see the sun shining. So I am going around the corner right there to grab a chair to sit and relax a little bit until maybe later on or tomorrow, God's willing, I will complete the rest of my work, because I can only do so much and no more per day. I am still human and I get exhausted, all right? And yes, guys, I also started using some more of the tiles in the herb and vegetable garden. So the next time you visit, you will be seeing where I put those and what I am using them for. Okay, so remember, guys, my garden is not only a place where you sow and grow, but it is also a place where you come to get creative ideas, DIYs and stuff like that, to put your personal touch on your gardening space so you can relax and feel relieved after a day's work, or just come and bask in the goodness of God in the land of the living. How much more can I say, guys? All right, so now I am going to grab that chair. And if this is your first time joining me, this is the Glazed Garden Girl over here in Zone 10A, Florida. You are most welcome to be a part of this gardening journey. And if you are a returning subscriber, oh my gosh, guys, I appreciate you so much. Oh, I love you all. Bon voyage, guys. Be blessed. Have a productive day. And if you were working in your garden today, I hope that you have accomplished something. So now that I'm going to relax, I hope this is also your time of relaxation, okay? Woo! I feel good in this space. It is so relaxing.